What up, guys? It's Muscle. Over the weekend, I got MX Bikes, and this video is going to be about my first 10 hours inside the game. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So let's get into it. So I've saved a few replays. This one is my first complete lap. Now, it's not fast by any means, but at some point within this replay, we did it. I go all the way up to the gates, I think, here, and then make my way around the whole track without crashing. And I think this is about three and a half hours in or so. So not a whole lot going on. Definitely, like I said, not fast. Probably pretty bad. We're probably going to crash a few times here. Still trying to figure out kind of how to start properly, which at 3 hours you're not going to. I'm hardly still able to probably keep the bike upright. Good start. So, yeah, I'll watch this a second, kind of see where we go. Better, but bogged it. That still happens. I'm at like 12 hours, I think, at the time of this recording. I can't. The turns are still confusing me, but I'll, if you guys like this, I'll do a 20-hour update. Maybe we'll get better at 20 hours. I think I'm going to show you guys a few replays, and then I'll probably do some laps around a couple of tracks and see where we're at now compared to these replays. Wide as shit. So the 450s, if you are like watching this, thinking about getting this game, and those of you who have played this game, when you first start out, the 450s are fucking scary. It's a lot of power on those bikes. So even the 250, like if you're like even first and second gear, if you're not leaning forward, this more so for those of you that don't play this game, if you're not leaning forward for your first and second gear, that son of a bitch will stand up on you, which, I mean, granted, it will in real life too, so if you give it enough juice. But I'm really enjoying this game so far. I'm pretty addicted, I would say, so like I definitely plan on doing something with this. Squirrely. Yeah, it's super fun. The physics are both wonky and really good at the same time. It's super weird. How the bike flows and how it just, I guess, feels to ride with the dirt. Now, I haven't grown up riding dirt bikes by any means, but I have. I had a couple of uncles in West Virginia who used to do hare scrambles and stuff out in the backwoods of northern West Virginia. And so at 13 years old, the first ever dirt bike I ever rode, my Uncle Jason put me on a YZ250 two-stroke. Yeah, big boy. Which I wasn't giving it the juice that it needs. Obviously, two-strokes are built to be run wide the fuck open, and I was not, so she was spitting some oil, but it was fun. It was intimidating. That was my first ever experience on a dirt bike, and it was really fun. I've enjoyed it ever since, so. This game's been on my wish list for, like, weeks, and I was like, $35, like, that was like my thing, was like, why? Because the game looks the way that it does. And then I realized, oh, mods make this game. So that was my first complete lap, if you were paying attention to that at all. So slow, but hey, complete lap, no crashes, felt pretty good. About 3 hours, 4 hours in or so. So the camera angles are kind of weird on this one. I don't know where this replay is going to go. So this one is on Shady's Backyard Freestyle. That may be loud, sorry. And so I did, let's see, I was watching Reaper Doc and some of his buddies play bike on this map, and I referred them, this line that they did, I heard them refer to it as the fancy line. So I did that attempt. This was, so the clip that we were just watching was from Monday. It's now Wednesday. So this one was from yesterday. So this was probably 6 to 7 hours, I would imagine. And so I'm gonna see where we go with this. I am still on the 250 in this one. I think on the next one I jump up to the 450, because this one was pretty 450 friendly. I didn't feel like I had to, I could control it, the 450 a little bit better on this map. So first jump pretty well. Second jump could be better. So, able to get it a little sideways. Ate shit. So I think I actually do run one that's pretty solid here. It may be the next lap. So definitely not consistent by any means, but getting a little more comfortable. Oh, and the last clip, the only mod I had at the time was the bike. So since then, I've obviously downloaded tracks, bikes, and even gear. So starting to explore with the mods a little bit better, or a little bit more at this point, and I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. First jump went well. Second jump, a little better. I struggled on this third jump, getting my speed right. I think it was like not quite the top of second, but pretty close. Okay, squirrely again, but a little bit of progress, right? We landed it. Shady as fuck, but still pretty good. So we'll move on to the next one. I think this one's at about 10 hours. 10, 11 hours, so I've got different gear this time. I am on the 450, so this is like close to where I am now. This was shot like last night, or I saved this last night. So this one I think, other than me just riding a couple of laps after this replay, not warmed up at all, so we'll see how that goes. Ate shit there. We'll ignore that, and we'll move right on past that. This is pretty close to like what I think I've been... I guess would be the most representative of my quote-unquote skill set as of the first 10 hours. Not on a track, just doing this little fancy lap, and then we'll go to a track after this. So we'll see how I do on this. Not bad, a little sketch. Sorry, headphone users. So it's still sketchy, but more comfortable. And I'm able to ride a 450 without popping a wheelie. Okay, so that definitely wasn't it. Next one. Also, what I'm struggling with, I just did it there, letting off the throttle all the way. So I've got my automatic clutch on just because I've got so many other bindings that I just don't have my clutch, like, binded right now. So I'm using the automatic clutch. So letting off the throttle to shift gears is like a big problem of mine. Like, I miss shifts because I don't let completely off the throttle and it doesn't shift because of that. So that's something I'm still working on. So I think that's that. So, not bad. Not bad. Kind of able to handle the 450 at least on this map. And then I'll hop back on the 250 and we will run some laps around a couple of the tracks that I like the most. Also, I'm a little congested, so sorry for the, I think I'm sniffling, so sorry for that. So Winchester is one that comes with the game, for those of you that haven't played this. This one's extremely fun to me. It's super beginner friendly. As I almost wipe out, and it's fast. So fast, beginner friendly. It's for me, it's a good time. So that's to be expected. So I feel faster, obviously, than the start. I'm starting to kind of get the hang of like the weight distribution, and so it feels pretty good. The biggest thing that I've noticed is how delicate you have to be on the throttle. Not delicate, but I guess finesse is the correct word. Because you've really got to have like the right control. So that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. I'm really struggling with like digging my front wheel into the turn. So if you have any suggestions on how to fix that, leave that down in the comments, because that would be really good and really nice to know. So still slow in the turns. I don't know if that's probably a lack in trust in myself and the bike, so I'm still learning to trust the bike. But for the most part, I feel pretty solid. You know, definitely not going to be qualifying for any sort of, semi-pro or pro events going on in this game, but I feel good. It's fun. The game's really enjoyable. So for an overall just like review, 10 out of 10 would recommend anybody. It's super fun. Obviously has its flaws. It's still in development, but I mean, for what it is, I think it's exactly what I was expecting. And super enjoyable. So, we'll do this one. I'll rip a couple of laps around. Shit. Forest, I think. I really do enjoy Forest. Oh, I also downloaded, I got, the Slayground 3 mod pack. Brother. That map is, not beginner friendly for sure. Obviously, it's a bunch of jumps, but Jesus Christ. To the point, like, my brain, like, wrapping my brain around how to just, like, link some of those jumps together is, pretty insane. Okay. Also, I'm not very good at talking and trying to focus in this game. Fuck. Yeah. So that's Winchester, I think, if I remember correctly. So that one's really fun. I do enjoy that one. So we'll jump to the next one here. All right, so I said the Forest, but then I saw Maryland, so I think we're gonna check out. I'm gonna see kind of how I'm doing on Maryland here. This one's also pretty fun. A little, I mean, it's beginner friendly for sure, but I guess probably a little less so than Winchester, in my opinion. And so, but it's still a super enjoyable track. I think come the 20-hour update, I will probably have some more modded tracks that I'm gonna be checking out. Whoa. And so we'll do that as well. But I think today, this is my last one. We'll probably just do the MX bikes like tracks themselves, the ones that are in game. After I put in a couple hours on the day, I get to be pretty good. Like I said, I haven't warmed up yet, so this is kind of just straight off the rip. Okay. But for the most part, I'm able to keep the bike upright. It feels super good. The game feels smooth. Although my racing may not quite look it. Whoa! Front brake's pretty heavy too. Solid. Here's the fun part. I still struggle with this. Okay. Once I get stopped and lose my momentum, it is it's some of these maps it's tough to recover from that. This one's pretty good though. It's pretty fast. Ah, shit. Okay. It's been a minute since I've been on this one, so I completely forgot about that. Okay. MX Bikes has been all over my TikTok recently, dude, and some of you guys are fast, man. It's unreal, like how you guys are taking some of these turns and shit, dude. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll learn it, and then once I learn it, I'll tell you guys how to do it, for those of you that maybe don't know, but who knows. I don't know how many hours that could take. Ooh. Still doing it. So yeah, that's that. I'm still crashing a lot, and when I try and push myself, I definitely do even worse. But I think to do a lap like I did in the first clip that we watched probably isn't too bad. So it's slow, but we can still do it. We can keep the bike upright. Now it's just pushing kind of those limits that I have as of right now, and just learning the game, learning the physics, learning the bikes. So it's been fun, as you saw. The blue, I'm a Yamaha kind of guy. I haven't jumped on any other bike yet, but I have the OEM pack, so I'm going to jump on probably some other bikes and see kind of what I like. I'm also running these stock setups, so nothing different on the tires, nothing suspension. So I'm gonna look up some setups, and probably by the time the 20-hour episode comes out, I'll probably have a couple of setups that I've tried, have one that I like best, and I'll let you guys know. I'll update you on the current setup that I'm using as well. So that's gonna be it. If you're still here, I appreciate you being here. Please do leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, everything. You know how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the next one.